Hey guys, it's Erica. I am back with must-haves for your campsite. And I'm going to kind of roll pretty quickly because we have a storm coming, so you might hear some thunder. So I'm just going to jump right in. These might not be these are kind of just extra must-haves for your campsite, and they might not be must-haves for you, but they are must-haves for our group that goes. So the first thing is actually new this year. I kind of designed it or made it. I didn't really design it, but I'll show you. So when we had our house built last year, for our housewarming party, I was gifted 2 of these. These are, it's a drying rack for over your sink, which is super nifty. Shout out to Tara and Jenny for both getting me one of these. But I also had like some extra PVC pipes laying around, so I kind of just put it 2 and 2 together and kind of made this drying rack. So how it works is just kind of goes right on like that, and we keep it right by the river, and then when we're done washing our dishes, we just kind of put them on there to dry, because otherwise everyone's kind of putting their clean dishes on the camp table that I showed you guys, and then it just gets wet and dirty because you're outside, so it's really like a moot point. So this is kind of nice because we can just leave it over by where the river is, leave your dishes there after they're clean, and then just get them when you want. So that is the dish rack. And also what's cool is all those PVC pipes or pieces just kind of come apart, and the drying rack, you know, folds, and I just put it in a bag, so it's really compact and easy to pack. So that is a must-have for us. We're gonna continue to bring it. So the next thing I would say would be a trowel, or this is a collapsible shovel. I would bring it out, but actually Tom that came on our trip broke it this year, so I need a new one. So we've had this for a couple years too. I don't want you to think that it is a crap product or anything, because it's not. Ozark Trail makes it. You can get it at Walmart. Definitely I would bring a shovel for sure. So then this is kind of a fun must-have, and people are gonna be like, what? But stay with me, because it is a must-have. So like I said in a previous video, the first year that I went on this trip, we went with another group, and actually my brother was my canoe partner, which was super fun. We actually brought a dog home on that trip. So story for another time. But right before my brother and I went on this trip, he found this in the garbage. It is, can you see that? I'll put it back here. Yeah, it is a medical grade foldable toilet, huh? Cool, right? Well, when we brought it on the trip, everyone was kind of like, what? Why are you bringing that? You know? But then they used it. And once you use it, you will want one. First of all, it folds up, so that's pretty cool. And it's always like the first thing that when we get to camp, it's always like the first thing. We need to put the crapper, we call it the crapper. So we need to put the crapper someplace. So usually kind of make a path in the woods, and you know, out of sight kind of thing. And then we dig a hole, and we leave the camp shovel there, and you can use it as you need to. And what's great about it is, prior to us using this, I mean, we all know what we do when we have to go to the bathroom in the woods. You just kind of do. Well, this is really nice because you sit, and it's actually quite serene to go to the bathroom in 360-degree beautiful scenery. So that's a must-have. We've been bringing it every year since. Everyone loves it. We usually sign it at the end of the trip, but pretty much all of the signatures have like washed away at this point. So crapper, definitely a must-have. And there's a couple other must-haves, but I didn't, because the storm's coming, I didn't bring them all out. You want to bring biodegradable toilet paper, which Walmart sells that. So I mean, if you're canoeing and camping, you probably love nature, so why not just get the biodegradable paper? So you definitely want that. And what was the other? Oh, I know I showed in one of the videos, I put a tarp under my tent. Well, I always bring 2 tarps. So I bring 1 tarp for under my tent, and then I bring a larger tarp in case it rains. Because that way we just put a tarp up, and then we can all still hang out by the fire, or, you know, whatever, when it's raining. So you definitely want to bring another tarp. And what was the last thing? Oh, a foldable rake. Now, I actually don't own a foldable rake. My mom does, and she had let me borrow it in previous years, but then I forgot that she was the one that had it, so we didn't have one this year. But they sell it for $22 on Amazon. It's a foldable rake, and what's great about that is when you come to some of these campsites, they're just, you know, it's just easier to just rake away your leaves. So foldable rake, that is the last must-have for your campsite. So thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow we're going to talk all about coolers. I know that's been a hot topic on some of the camping and canoeing groups that I'm in. I'm going to give you what I think about, I'm going to give you the best and the worst coolers. That's what I'm going to do, because I've used a lot of coolers. So yeah, so stay tuned for that tomorrow. We're going to talk about coolers. All right, guys, thanks. Hope you all have a lovely night and stay dry.